Samsara hala hala moha shantiye. Abau Purushakaram, Abau Purushakaram, Shankatrase Dadiam, Shankatrase Dadiam, Sahisrashyasam Shvetam, Sahisrashyasam Shvetam. Pranamami Patanjalim. Pranamami Patanjalim. Om. Beautiful. Good. Let's find our way to Samastiti, your standing equalizing pose. Good. Root through your feet and extend through your spine. Let your head rise up, nose is forward. Good. You're finding a really nice yet strong yet gentle drishti off the tip of your nose. Good. So standing equalizing pose, Samastiti. You might begin today with your eyes closed. If your eyes are closed, good, you're going to bring your awareness to the length, to the depth of your breath, finding and creating now Ujjayi Pranayama. Ujjayi Pranayama. Good, so as you work into your breath of victory, your breath will be flowing freely, deeply in through the nose and out through the nose. Good. As you observe the roots in your feet, you can even feel your body kind of sway and move as the breath lengthens, as it deepens, deep and full, it's in and out. Good. Good. A gentle upward lift of your pelvic bowl. So very, very mindfully, your pelvis is lifted and your belly button just ever so slightly drawn inward. Finding that slight yet solitude in that bandhas, Uddiyana Bandha, Mula Bandha. We're going to find this space. Good. Good. And as your breath deepens, as it lengthens, you're going to notice a quality to it, an audible quality. Invite that sound in. This is Ujjayi breathing. Good, so important to keep with the breath today. Even if you can't quite keep up with the pace of the class, we're going to really keep up with the breath. Good, so now Ujjayi breath, deep and full. Your eyes are softly opening. Now drishti off the tip of your nose. Good, beautiful. Good, listening to my voice. If you get lost, you can always take a peek at the screen. Michele will be modeling. Good, and you'll be listening and hearing my voice. We're going to begin today's practice with what we call our Surya Namaskar, beginning with letter A, sun salutation. Inhale, lift your arms and your gaze. Good. Exhale, fold forward at the waist. Pull your heart to your thighs. Inhale, half lift, gaze out. Good. Exhale, plant hands, step back. Chaturanga Dandasana, mindfully lowering. Inhale is Urdhva Mukha, sweep your heart up. Exhale, toes will roll under. It's Adho Mukha. Hips are high, heart is melting toward the thighs. And notice, let your heart melt a little deeper. Good. Start to push your heels in toward the ground. And really find your foundation. Remember, bandhas lifted. Good. Drishti soft yet focused. And your mind travels to the hum, to the sound, to the music of your breath. In and out of your nose. Good. Now rise to toes. Take a gaze at your hands and step it, hop it, or even float it to the top of your mat. Inhale, peek out on your fingertips. Exhale, fold in, find that depth. Now as you root down, you're going to rise slowly, arms up, gaze is up. Samastiti, hands to your sides. Nice job. Ekam, lift your arms, lift your heart. Dve, melt your heart toward your thighs. Good. Trini, peek out, it's a flat back. Shatwari, plant your hands, float it back and lower chaturanga. Urdhva Mukha, heart is up, good shot. Adho Mukha, hips are high. 5 breaths. Good. Now finding your even pattern in and out of your nose. Good. Let your head hang. Good. Feeling like a ripe piece of fruit, heart melting toward thighs. Every exhale, you're going to glide in a little deeper, a little further as you start to feel some length in the backside body. Now, as you rise up to toes, the gaze will be at your hands. Step, hop, or float to the top of your mat. Peek out, get long. Exhale, find depth. Good. Root down and rise vertebrae by vertebrae with your arms and heart to sky. Samastiti, hands to sides. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana, your forward fold. Good. Ardha Uttanasana, peek out. Chaturanga Dandasana, step or float back, is a mindful lowering with control. Urdhva Mukha, heart is high, nice job. Adho Mukha, now your hips are to the sky. Good. Notice if you're holding tension in your jaw and your throat, to let it go. Good. Soften and relax your jaw, soften the face. And at the same time, we find softness through the face. We find depth in the breath. Good. So there's a little yin and yang in every pose today. A strong and a soft. Good. Lengthen out the breath. And then rise to toes. Take a gaze at your hands. Step, hop, or float. Top the mat. Peek out. And then fold in. Find your roots as you rise up high. Gazes to the sky. Beautiful. Samastiti. Hands to sides. Beautiful job. Surya Namaskar, letter B. Ekam, bend the knees as the arms sweep high. Dve, fold over your straight thighs. Nice job. Trini, ear on your fingertips, feel the flat back, look out. Chaturanga, hands down, step back and lower with control. Urdhva Mukha will sweep up the heart. Adho Mukha lifts the hips. Same exhale, root your right foot through to find your Virabhadrasana, letter A, warrior pose. Back foot pivots, arms are high. Exhale is 3 parts, hands down, step back, and lower, Chaturanga Dandasana, nice job. Inhale, up dog. Exhale is down dog, same exhale, left foot roots through for your warrior, letter A, arms are high. Exhale, hands come down, step back, and lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale is up dog. Exhale is down dog. Take 5 complete breaths. That's an inhale and an exhale. Good. Even out the flow, deep and steady. Good. Push back with palms of hands so you start to root toward heels. And let your pelvic floor lift up. Remember, Uddiyana Bandha and Mula Bandha are strong through the practice today. Nice job. As you rise to the toes, the gaze will be toward hands. Step up or float to the top of your mat. Peek out. Good. Fold in. Now find your bend. Reach up. It's called Utkatasana, chair pose. Samastiti, stand tall with arms to sides. Good. Beginning again. Utkatasana, the arms reach up. Uttanasana, fold over your thighs. Good job. Ardha, look out. And Chaturanga, plant hands, float back, lower with control. Urdhva Mukha, sweep the heart through. Adho Mukha, hips will rise to warrior, letter A, Virabhadrasana pose. Lift your gaze. Exhales, 3 parts. Take the hands down, step back and lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. Good. Exhale, down dog. Switch sides. Now as left foot that comes through, arms are rising. Good. Hands come down. We step back and lower. Chaturanga Dandasana. Beautiful. Finding your way to downward facing dog as the heart melts in, as the heels soften. And we come back to that focused breathing. Good. This can be your rest pose, but if you need more at any time, remember, give your body what it needs. Maybe today, child's pose. Maybe you need a few extra breaths and you're down dog. Good. Notice where your gaze is in downward facing dog. It really should be towards your navel, maybe even your knees. Good job. As you rise to toes, the gaze will come forward and you'll step it or float it top of your mat. Peek out to get long. Exhale, find depth. Bend your knees, reach up. And then Samastiti, arms are long. Nice job. Good, moving right into standing series. We're gonna go to Padangusthasana. Padangusthasana, hands are on your hips, feet 6 to 8 inches apart. Take an inhale to open your heart. Exhale, fold your heart in as you reach for a big toe bind. Once you reach your big toe bind, gaze out, get long. Exhale to melt in. Now your head is draping through your thighs or near your thighs. Elbows are drawn out or slightly back. Good. Let the weight of your upper body go as you continue to feel the sit bones rise. Again, we work with the union of opposites here. Yin and yang, strong and soft. Continue to breathe. Nice job. Good. Padahastasana, gaze out, look out, and then release your hands as you slide them under your feet. Again, we'll get long and then fold in for depth. And remember, if you can't quite slide the hands under the feet, bend your knees. We want to massage the wrists. We're going to be doing lots of chaturangas today because we want to make sure we're giving them a little massage. As you continue to breathe, your heart is softening towards your thighs. Elbows may draw out or slightly back, but wherever you are, the breath is complete and deep. Beautiful, so mindful. Inhale to gaze out as your flat back. Exhale, hands onto your hips as you roll up one vertebrae at a time. Exhale at Samastiti, hands to sides. Good. Beautiful. Good. Utthita Trikonasana. With your right leg, we're going to step out into triangle pose. The first step is to take the right toe to the shoulder of the mat and then gently guide your torso over your straight right thigh. Triangle pose. You can make the full expression of this pose. Good. If you can reach the big toe, you can create a bind. Maybe your hand is on your shin, or it's okay to use a block if you have one. Even placing your hand on your thigh. Now extend even further with the left arm. Lift the dristi toward the left finger. There it is. Nice modifications, Michele. Good. Gaze is rising. Spiraling from head to tailbone. But don't forget to breathe. Steady breathing in through nose and out through the nose. Nice job. Good. Good. Exhale to look down. This will give you stability. Inhale to rise strong and switch sides. Triangle pose. Utthita Trikonasana on the left. Glide your torso over left thigh. Make your adjustments. Good. Make your modifications. This time it's your right arm that's lifting up. Your heart is lifting up. Beautiful. Creating long, strong lines of energy. Fingertip to fingertip. Tailbone to top of the head. Good. And then spiraling through the spine. Nice job. Exhale to look down. Inhale, rise strong. Arms are wide. Pavarita Trikonasana. Now we revolve the triangle. Turn to the right. Shorten the stance of your back foot and pull your right hip flexor back. Stand really tall and slowly. The next step is the left hand rooting onto the pinky toe side of the right foot. Let your right arm rise to the sky. Let your gaze lift to the right fingertip. Spiraling and twisting from top of the head to the tailbone. Good. See if you can even up your hips. Nice job. So strong. Good job. Good. Continue to breathe. So mindful. It's easy. It's easy to start to hold the breath in these poses. Be strong. Continue to breathe. Good. Exhale, look down. Inhale, rise up. Arms wide, switching sides. Beautiful. Now it's the right palm that firmly roots onto the pinky toe side of left foot. Once you have stability there, then you can get more mobility by waving left arm up to the sky. Now your gaze will lift. Good. And remember, the state of the asana is truly the state of the pose. Good. And it changes from breath to breath, from day to day. Good. So every inhale is going to extend up even further with the left arm. Good. Every exhale, you might even twist a little deeper with entire spine. Looking beautiful. Exhale, look down. Inhale to rise up. Arms are wide. And closing top of the mat. Samastiti. Good. Uttita Parsvakonasana. With your right leg, step out even wider. This is extended side angle pose. Arms are wide. The next step is right toe turning to shorten the mat, lunging low into right thigh. Beautiful. Firmly root your right palm onto the pinky toe side of the right foot. Lift your left arm upward and then over your ear. If this doesn't serve you, a block or a book can go underneath the right palm. Maybe your right forearm comes onto the center of the right thigh. Remember, there's a modification for every single pose, for every single body. Just continue to breathe as you reach and extend with your long, strong left arm. Exhale to look down. Inhale, rise up strong, arms are wide, and then switch sides. As you slowly root into the left foot, you're going to place the left palm down. Good. And then slowly open up your heart, but reach the right arm overhead. Now, we don't just reach, we actually pull, we extend. The right arm reaches in one direction, and the right foot firmly roots and pushes away with opposite direction. You want that sensation like you're ripping the mat, dristies upward toward the left hand, but your breath is complete and full and deep. It's in and out of nose. Nice job. Exhale to look down. Inhale, rise strong. Arms are wide. Now we're going to switch sides. We're going to move into that revolved side angle, that twisting pose. To set it up, you may want to drop your left knee. Go ahead. The next step is to hook the left arm and palm onto the outside of right foot and thigh. Good. The right arm will come up to the sky and then over your ear. Now, Michele has come off her back knee, but you can stay on the back knee, on the back toe, or even pivot and turn as you move into your fullest, deepest expression. Good. Wherever your breath takes you today, now that is your fullest, deepest expression. Remember, we only go as far as the breath takes us. So just explore now, see where the breath takes you today. Beautiful job. Exhale, look down. Inhale, rise up. Arms are wide. And now we'll switch sides. We're going to revolve now. Revolve the side angle. This time it's the right knee that drops as the right arm and elbow hook outside left knee and foot. Make your adjustments. Lift your left arm up to the sky, over your ear, and get all that length through the left side of your body. Good. Beautiful. You may choose to stay on your back knee. If you've never tried getting off your back knee, you're in the comfort of your home. Perhaps today you try it, making those adjustments. Good. Exhale to look down, and then inhale to rise strong. Beautiful. Closing top of mat, Samastiti. Good. Pasdarita Padottanasana. With your right leg, step out wide. This is our wide-legged standing forward fold series. Beginning with letter A. Place your hands onto your hips and take an inhale. Open up your heart. Exhale, fold forward at the waist as you place your palms firmly onto the earth. Inhale to gaze out. It's a flat back. And exhale to melt down as the top of your head starts to melt in the direction of the ground. Legs are wide, elbows are bent, sit bones are lifting. Beautiful. Now find your breath. Good job. Good. Now find your sit bones. Continue to allow them to rise, even shifting weight of your body toward toes. Good job. Good. Gaze out now. Take an inhale, straighten your arms. Exhale, hands to your hips. Inhale, rise up strong. And exhale, arms to your T. For letter B, hands back to hips. Take an inhale, open up your heart. Exhale, fold slowly forward. Lead with your heart as your elbows rise up. Good. Beautiful. Good. Shifting toward the toes. Keep your stability through your bandhas, through your breathing, through your breath. Good. Good. Complete your breath. Remember, Ujjayi breath is a breath you can hear. If you can't hear your breath, it's not deep enough or full enough. Let it grow. Good. Slowly take your inhale and rise up one vertebra at a time. Exhale, arms out wide to a T. Letter C, clasp your hands behind you, intertwine your fingers and take an inhale. Peel your heart up. Exhale, hinge from your hips as you slowly melt in. The arms are rolling off your back, your head is dropping down. Good, sit bones lifting, and the weight of your body shifting toward toes. You can feel every exhale, your arms beginning to float off your low back. Good, let your head relax. Continue to feel your heart drape through your thighs, breathing breaths in and out a nose. Good. Mindful to complete your exhale. That's going to allow you to breathe deeper in the inhale. Good. Slowly inhale, rise up mindfully, and take your arms out wide. Last round, letter D. Hands are on your hips. Inhale to open heart. Exhale, fold your heart in. Reach for your big toe bind. Gaze out. Good. Fold at the waist. Elbows are out, heart is draping through your thighs, breath is steady, in and out a nose. Feel the lift of the bandhas. Good. Feel a little bit of softness every exhale. Guide your heart through. Nice job. Inhale, look out. Exhale, hands to your hips. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, arms out wide to a T, and closing top of the mat, it's Samastiti. Beautiful. Last quarter turn to the right, Parsvottanasana. It's pyramid pose. Take your hands behind your back in either a reverse namaste or grab opposite elbows with opposite hands. We're going to begin on the right. Turn your right toe to the short on the mat, left foot on a 45-degree angle. Inhale, pull your right hip back, open up your heart. Exhale, hinge slowly at the waist as your heart drapes over your right thigh. Your chin is melting towards your right shin. Good. If you have your hands in reverse prayer or namaste, slide your fingers up your spine. Good. Slowly, gently lifting elbows. Good. And then see if you can square a little bit more, chin working toward shin. Breath is deep and full, in and out a nose. Good. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to switch sides. Facing the opposite direction, pull your left hip back first. Take an inhale to feel some length. Exhale, slowly melt in. Guide your heart over your left thigh. Good. Beautiful. Take 5 of the deepest breaths you've had all day. Feel every exhale, your heart melting a little closer toward the left thigh. Feel the state of the pose. The state of the pose continues to alter and change. Let your mind stay steady on the breath. Listen to the sound of my voice. Listen to the sound of your breathing. Ujjayi pranayama. Good. Slowly inhale to rise. Exhale, arms to your T, closing top of mat. Samastiti. Good. We're going to take a moment to settle in, to find our roots and find a little bit of balance. We're going to begin with what we call Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Find the roots into your left foot and gently bend your right knee as you reach around for your right big toe with your right peace finger. Good. Extend out your right leg. Nice. And stand tall. Good. If you've got this, you might melt your heart over your straight right thigh. Good. Or just continue to stay exactly where you are. Continue to breathe. Continue to focus. Good. If you're folded in, begin to rise up, preparing for letter B. Right leg extends to the right. You might even bend your right knee or even hold your right knee. Good. Gaze is past left shoulder. Find your roots, find your focus, in through nose and out through the nose. Good job. Letter C. Bring the right leg back to center, heart to thigh for just one breath. Good. And then your hands come to your hips. Your right toe is pointed. Right hip flexors drawn back. Let the top of your head rise up. Good, beautiful. Lift your right leg a little bit higher and then place it down. Take a moment and shake it out. Utthita Hasta, Padangusthasana, switching sides. Find the roots into your right leg. Bend your left knee and either hold the left knee or find the full expression of a big toe bind. Good. Stay where you are and melt your heart over your front thigh. Dristis toward your left toe. Spine is long, focus is deep. In and out of nose. If you fall out, come back. Right hand stays on right hip. Good. Good. Now stand tall and open for letter B. Let the left leg float out to the left as Dristi rolls past the right shoulder. A nice, strong, yet soft Parsva-Dristi. Continue to breathe through the length of the spine, top of the head to your foot. In and out your nose. Good job. Letter C. Draw it back to center, heart to thigh for just one breath. And then place your hands onto your hips. Point your toe, stand up tall, pull your left hip flexor back and breathe. Good. In through nose and out through the nose. You're rooting down, you're rising up. Strong yet steady, soft yet strong. In and out of nose. Good. One more little lift. And then release it. Good. Take a moment, shake it out. Find your roots. Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana. Ardha Baddha is half-bound lotus. You're going to slowly take your right foot into the inner left hip crease. You can choose to just reach around your back for your opposite arm, or if your arms are long enough, you can grab your right foot with your right hand. You may choose to stand tall or place one or both of your hands onto the ground. If you fall, that's normal, that's natural. Come back to it. Good. Find your breathing, find your breath in and out of your nose. Nice job. Listen for that ocean-like quality. Good. Even out the pattern of breath. You got it. Good. Find your roots through the standing leg and gently roll up one vertebra at a time. Release your bind and stand tall. Release to switch sides is Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana. Opposite direction. This time left foot into inner right hip crease. Take your time with your knees. You might reach all the way around for a bind. You might find the opposite arm. Good. You might even be in tree pose here or even standing tall, gentleman style. You choose the variation for your body. Good. You're softening, you're melting, you're breathing. Good job. In through the nose and out through your nose. A steady, focused sound, steady breath. Inhale to gently roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae, and release the bind if you have one. Coming right back top of the mat, it's Samastiti. Good. Let's take our vinyasa. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold your heart over thighs. Inhale, gaze out. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, take your chaturanga with control. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And without hesitating, hop, step, or float to the top of your mat and find your chair is Utkatasana, chair pose. Good. Tailbone is sinking down, weight is toward your heels. Heart is lifted, gaze is lifted. Good. Now palms, they face one another, but they just may kiss above the head as the Dristi rises up. Good job. Good. We're going to take a Bakasana transition, or just try it, see how it feels. Take your hands down, bend your elbows and your knees. Keep your gaze forward, slide your knees up to your armpits or forearms, and then step or float back to lower down. Inhale is your up dog, exhale is your down dog. Right foot comes through to warrior letter A. Pivot and turn your back foot, lift your Dristi lunge low, and breathe. Good. Palms are up high above your head, facing one another or maybe touching. See if you can create that parallel line, your right thigh with the earth. And then the roots in your right foot, they're firmly rooted, evenly distribute the weight of your body. Good. Arms and gaze stay strong. Just straighten right leg as you switch. Sides. Good. Warrior letter A, Virabhadrasana, left side. Lunging low into left thigh, pulling left thigh slightly back in outward spiraling motion. So strong, good. Beautiful, even out the breath. I know it gets a little choppy here. Feel the breath. Good job. Virabhadrasana, letter B. As your arms stretch to the long end of the mat, your gaze is going to move past your left hand. Good, your lunge is low into your left thigh. Drishti soft and focused. Beautiful. Breath is deep and strong, in and out of nose. Good, keep your arms strong, straighten that left thigh, and slowly turn to the right. Right knee bends. Good, lunges low, gazes past the front fingertips, and then you'll lunge even lower. That right thigh is parallel with the earth. Your breath is steady and solid, in and out of nose. Good. Windmill your hands around your front foot, step back and lower. It's Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. We're going to begin our seated series. And the first asana in seated series is Dandasana. Dandasana is staff pose. So just take a moment, settle in, and extend your legs straight out in front of you. Flex your feet. Place your palms underneath you. Pull the shoulders back, drop your chin, and then take 5 full breaths. In and out of the nose. We're just preparing for all of our forward folds. Remember, this is our shortened version of our primary series, Yoga Chiquita, Yoga Healing, Yoga Therapy. All these forward folds are here to detox body. Good. Inhale, gaze out, lift your chin. It's Paschimottanasana, letter A, fold right in. Reach your big toes with your peace fingers, gaze out, and fold at the waist. If you can't quite reach your big toes, it's okay. You can choose to slightly bend the knees. Good. Feel your head as it draws forward, as your heart softens towards your thighs. And then place your mindfulness on your breathing. Notice how the state of the pose continues to alter and change. Inhales lengthen you. Exhales, they soften you. It's in through nose and out through the nose. Beautiful. Good. Letter B. Gaze out to get some length. And then reach for your feet with your hands. Thumbs are in front of big toes. Gaze out again. And then fold right in. Heart is over thighs. Elbows slightly drawn out. Head moving toward toes. And your heart is softening toward your thighs. Good. Awareness back to breathing, back to breath. It's in and out of nose. In and out of nose. Good. Good. We're always working the chin toward the shin. Nice job. Good. Inhale to begin to roll up. It's our first half vinyasa. The ankles cross, hands can come forward, feet step or shoot back and lower down. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale is Adho Mukha. And float your way all the way through onto your seat, preparing for Purvottanasana. This is reverse plank pose. Reverse plank, your hands are a foot or so behind you, fingertips are forward. Point your toes and slowly take an inhale to feel the lift of your hips. You're rooting your feet toward the earth as your head drops back. Pelvis is rising, throat lock is opening, and there's a steady, steady flow with your breath in and out of nose. Good. Lift just a little bit higher. You got it. And then drop your seat. Take your half vinyasa. We're going to prepare for Ardha Baddha Padma, Paschimottanasana. Ardha Baddha is your half-bound lotus. So once you take your half vinyasa and come to your seat, you're going to take your right foot and bring it over the middle of your left hip crease, reaching all the way around your back for a right big toe bind with right peace finger. Good. Sit really tall, take an inhale, and when you exhale, fold at the waist as you reach for your left foot with your left hand, gaze out. Soften in. Begin to square your torso over the straight leg. Good. Drawing your head forward, deepening and lengthening your breathing, your breath. It's in through nose and out through your nose. We'll take at least 5 breaths. What you're going to begin to notice is the state of the pose, the state of the asana is continuously changing, just like the state of the breath. Good. Beautiful. Inhale to peek up. Exhale, release. Take your half vinyasa and switch sides. Ardha Baddha Padma Paschimottanasana. Good. You're back onto your seat. Left foot is into the center of left hip crease. Reach around for a bind. Do the best you can. Sit tall first and fold in. Melting, squaring your hip, your heart over the straight leg. Good. Now, really, that one more reminder here. Remember, low belly continues to draw in, Uddiyana Bandha. Mula Bandha, pelvic floor continues to lift. Feel the connection. Feel the connection of your heart melting towards your thigh. Beautiful, complete breaths in and out of nose. Good. Slowly begin to rise up. And it's a half vinyasa. Ankles cross, hands forward, shoot it back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right back onto your seat for triangle, Mukha Ekapada, Paschimottanasana. You're going to slowly begin to bend your right knee and place the top of the right foot onto the earth right next to right hip without sitting on your foot. You might put a block underneath the left foot to get, or left hip to get a little height. Bend the left foot and slowly exhale to fold right in. Good. Once you have your bind, you'll gaze out for extra length and then fold in for depth. Good. You're working your chin toward your shin. You're working your head toward the straight leg, toward the toe on the straight leg. Good. Every exhale, let everything soften. Good. Continue to listen for the sound of your Ujjayi pranayama. Good. And as you slowly rise, you're going to prepare to switch sides. So it's a half vinyasa. Ankles cross, hands forward, feet shoot back. It's chaturanga. Good. Make the modification that serves you today. Bend your left knee and place the top of the left foot next to left thigh. You might choose to put your right hip onto a block or a book for extra height. Get long and then fold right in. As you fold in, find your bind, gaze out, and soften in. Good. Beautiful. Drishti might be at your knee. Maybe it's at your right toe or your left toe. Good. Long, strong spine. In and out of nose. Take the deepest, longest breaths you have. Good. And then slowly release to rise up, unbind, and take a half vinyasa. Good. Working into our next asana, which is Janu Sirsasana, letter A. Come onto your seat and take your right foot into the inner left hip crease. Good. Flexing the left foot, sit really tall, and then gently fold over the straight leg. Reach for a foot bind with both hands, gaze out, and then gently fold in. Good. Square up the best you can over the straight leg. Continue to feel the length of the breath. Your inhales are going to lengthen you toward your toe. Exhales are going to melt you toward your shin. In and out of the nose, we slowly start to dive in just a little bit deeper. In and out of nose. Good job. And as you release your bind, you'll gently rise up. Take your half vinyasa, hands forward, shoot it back to chaturanga. Good. Preparing to switch sides. Janu Sirsasana on the left side. Good. So you're going to take your left foot into the inner left hip crease. Sit tall first. Square up. Exhale to fold over the straight leg. As you fold, reach for a bind, get long, and then melt in. Good. We find that depth, long, steady breaths. In through the nose and out through your nose. Good. Maybe your eyes are soft. Maybe your eyes are closed here. Maybe you have a drishti gazing at the toe or the knee. Remember, this practice is personal, so put your own little personal touch on it. Good job. Gently release as you rise up and take your half vinyasa. Ankles cross, your hands come forward. Chaturanga Dandasana. Heart up, hips lift. Come back onto your seat for Mariachi Asana, letter A. Now in letter A, you'll bend your right knee. Good. We're going to reach forward first with the right hand and then slowly around the back for a bind. Once you have your bind, look out. Exhale, melt in. Heart is melting over the straight leg. Left foot is flexing. Heart is softening over the thigh. Good. Breath in and out and nose. Every inhale a little bit longer. Every exhale a little bit softer. In through the nose and out through the nose. Good job. In through the nose and out through the nose. Good. On the inhale, slowly roll up now. Take your half vinyasa and we'll prepare for the next side. Good. This is Mariachi Asana, letter A. Left knee bends, left arm comes forward and then all the way around your back. Once you have a bind, gaze out for length. Exhale for depth. Heart drapes over the straight leg. Chin is working toward the shin. Good. And you're continuously feeling the top of your head move toward the straight left leg. In through nose, out through the nose. Breath is steady. Mind is steady. Good. Gently begin to rise up. Take your half vinyasa, ankles cross, hands forward, shoot it back. Good. One more Mariachi Asana is the twisting variation, letter C. As you come to your seat, you're going to prepare by bending the right knee. Take your right hand behind your hip and begin to hook the left elbow as you gaze past your right shoulder. You may choose to stay here or even reach for a bind if that serves you. Just be mindful you're not folding forward, you're not twisting forward, you're actually gazing past the right shoulder. Good. See if you can sit just a little bit taller now. There it is. And exhale, you want to dive deeper, twisting deeper with every exhale. Good job. In through the nose and out through the nose. Every exhale guides you in. Good. Good. Release your bind and then slowly take a half vinyasa to prepare to switch sides. As you switch sides, it's the left knee that bends this time. Mariachi Asana C. Good. Bend your left knee and sit tall as you hook your right elbow outside the left knee. Gaze back. Good. And as you gaze back, you'll sit even taller. Heart is lifting, gaze is back. Breath is steady and mindful. In through the nose and out through your nose. Good. In through the nose and out through the nose. Push away a little further. Good, and unwind, nose is forward first. Good, it's a half vinyasa. Take it through. Good job. Navasana Lulasana. Good, once you make your way all the way through, we're going to move right into balancing boat pose. Balancing boat, shift back onto tailbone or sit bones. Good, start to extend your legs and then your arms. Your knees may be bent. As a modification, your legs could be perfectly straight. You choose your adjustment. Extend your arms. Now lift your heart a little bit more. Take 2 more full breaths. Let your body tremble. Let your body shake. Wherever you are is perfect, exactly where you're supposed to be right now. Good. Low Lasana, ankles cross. It's your bump up. Push down, lift up, and drop your bum. Good. Legs will begin to extend. If you need some extra assistance, the hands are behind the thighs. Good. Your heart is lifting. If you're feeling strong in your breath, your arms extend. If you're feeling even stronger, your toes extend. A gentle lift, a heart rising. Good. Let your gaze come past your toes, deep and full. In and out of nose. Nice job. Find that bump up, ankles cross, hands just in front of hips, slight little bump up, drop your seat, and one last round. As you shift onto your sit bones, the legs extend. The heart is open. The arms just might be in front of you. Good, maybe slightly up. Beautiful. Notice where you are. Feel your fullest expression, whatever that means for you. You might even zip your thighs together and extend your legs a little bit more. Just 2 last breaths. Feel the body shake. Good job. Good. Bump up. Hands down. Seat rises. And now we'll take our half vinyasa. Good. We're going to prepare for some back bends. Moving into 3 variations of Urdhva Dhanurasana. Today, you just might begin with bridge pose. So you'll lie on your back, you'll bend your knees and place the roots of your feet down. Hands are next to sides, palms face earth, and gently roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. As your feet root, your hands clasp underneath you, rock your shoulders underneath you, puff up your heart. Beautiful. Knees are forward, weight is on your shoulders, and your feet are firmly rooting. Good. You might even scoot your shoulder blades underneath you a bit more, finding that shelf. Weight is on your shelf. Breath is steady. Good. Beautiful. Good. Now release, and maybe you move right into wheel, or maybe the same variation of bridge or a little bit deeper. So if you choose, you can slide your hands into your heels or grab onto your heels with you if you want, as you slowly begin to lift your hips for the 5 breaths of your choice. Good. You can move into the same variation. Good. You can move into this deeper variation. Anything you need, just find your roots, lift your heart, deep breaths, in and out of your nose, in and out of your nose. Good. Beautiful. Release your bind if you have one and roll it down. Without a hesitation, it's your 3rd and final round. If you want to try wheel, then feel wheel. If you want to go back to your bridge, move into your bridge. Good. Wheel pose is the fullest expression with your hands next to your ears, your entire front body lifting. Good. Feeling heart lift. After your 5th breath, slowly make your way down. Give yourself a giant hug. Beautiful work today. Good. And then you'll begin to rise up into your counter pose. It's Paschimottanasana. Now, you might move to letter A, a big toe bind, or B, a foot bind. Perhaps today it's C, reaching all the way around for opposite wrists with opposite hands, your choice. Just gaze out first and then soften in. Heart is all the way over the thighs. Good. Breath is long and deep. Remember, Ujjayi Pranayama will follow us from the very beginning of our practice to the very end. Ujjayi Pranayama. Good. Now we're going to hang out here a little bit longer. Good, as we work into this counter pose for all our back bends. Good. Breath is steady. Mind is focused on breath. In and out of nose. 2 more breaths. Nice job. Slowly release and roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Let's take a half vinyasa into our first inversion, Salamba Sarvangasana. Now, Salamba Sarvangasana is your shoulder stand. In shoulder stand, good, you'll first come onto your back. You can lift right up into candlestick or choose to stay here for the entire time. Or maybe your toes come above your head and your hands go to the small or the low part of your back. Maybe even the mid part of your back. Now scoot your shoulder blades underneath you a little more, find your shelf. Good, now point your toes. Good job. Zip your thighs together and extend your gaze towards your toes. Good. Feel the upward lift of your pelvic floor. Breathing steady, deep and full. 3 more full breaths. See if you can start to stack, a stacking of the toes over the hips, over the shoulders. Good. Halasana is plow pose. Toes slowly come back overhead with the tops of your toenails on the earth. Good. Now your legs are strong and long, and your thighs stay together. You can see your hips are stacking your shoulders. If you're fully supported, your hands are clasped on the mat. Good. Your breath is focused and breathing in and out of nose. This is called plow pose, halasana. Good. Karnapanasana. Slowly slide the knees around your temples or your ears and squeeze inward. Good. You're still stacking your hips over your shoulders, giving yourself a little self-massage. Knees massaging temples or the ears. Breath in and out of nose. Good. And now extend your legs out long and strong as you release your bind and roll it down to the earth, vertebrae by vertebrae. Good. Moving right into our counter pose, Matsyasana, or a modified fish. Toes extend, thighs are together, top of your head roots to the earth. And if you're feeling the roots of the top of your head on the earth, you can choose to move into Uttanapindasana Pandasana by lifting arms and legs. Thighs up together, toes are pointing, gaze is forward and up. Still breathing, steady breaths in and out of your nose. Nice job. Good. Release and gently roll down. Give yourself a big hug and squeeze, and then slowly float it through as you take your half vinyasa, preparing for Sirsasana. Sirsasana is your basket headstand. You can choose to go to a wall near your home. You can choose to go into dolphin. I'll have Michele show the dolphin pose first. In dolphin, you have your basket and your hips just rise. You could stay just like that. This is dolphin pose. If you choose to move into full Sirsasana, you'll just slowly start to walk your feet back. You'll begin to extend your legs. Good. Your toes will begin to lift up toward the sky. Then you'll just gently feel the upward lift. Now point your toes. Good. Squeeze your thighs together. Beautiful. See if you can feel a nice long line of energy right here. Now you can choose to stay here. You can choose to play around with shapes, or if you come out of it, you'll move right into Balasana. It's child's pose. Good. Good. So make your adjustments, make your modifications, and then the next 2 breaths is Balasana, child's pose. Child's pose. Take a moment to get back to your roots, to come back to your breath, back to your focus. Breath is in, breath is out of nose. Go ahead, in and out of your nose. Good. And as we prepare for our closing series, we're going to slowly come up onto your seat. Good. So gently make your way onto your seat and cross your legs. You might choose to come into a half lotus with one foot over the thigh. You might choose to just simply cross your legs, or maybe a full lotus. Reach your hands behind your back for opposite elbows with opposite hands, or if your arms are really long, opposite toes. Good. Now get some length, open up your heart, and gently exhale as you gently melt your chin in the direction of the earth in front of you. Good. Now, if that agitates your neck, maybe it's your third eye, that space in between your eyebrows comes down to the ground. Good. Beautiful. Take 3 more breaths in and out of your nose. And see if at the same time as you breathe, that you can feel your sit bones kind of push down and root. Good. So you're feeling the little yin and yang rooting down, melting. Inhale to slowly roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. Good. Unbind your hands. Let's create that mudra. First finger and thumb together. Arms are straight. Chin tucks in. Shoulders draw back. I'm going to count out 10 Ujjayi breaths. Beginning with 1. Inhale. And exhale. Good. 2. Breath in. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. Beautiful. Good. Final asana here. You're going to take your hands just in front of your hips, bring your knees slightly toward your torso, and push your palms down. Good. With your palms slowly pushing down, you're going to gently let your hips rise. Good. Pushing palms down. Beautiful. Good. Pushing deeply into the earth, into the earth. Good. Nice. And then slowly release as you prepare for your final resting pose. Good. You're going to come all the way onto your back. And you'll begin to work to extend your legs. So you're first going to extend your right leg. Good. And then your left leg. Good. You'll extend your right arm and then your left arm. Now palms, they're upward toward the sky. Eyes, they're soft, they're closed. And together we're going to find one big cleansing breath. So we fill up in through the nose. Let it go. Good. Breath comes back in. Let it go. Good. And as you settle onto your back, you're going to feel the softness of your body as you move into a healing state of rest. Allowing every muscle to release. Just begin to experience the normal, natural pattern of your breathing, of your breath. Good. Moving into this sacred space. This is Shavasana. Take rest. Good. If you want, you can stay. If you choose, you can stay exactly where you are and take rest as long as you choose. If you're ready to reawaken, do so mindfully. Allow your toes to gently move and then your fingertips to follow. Allow your head to drift from side to side, beginning that process of reawakening. Good. And then as you find a big stretch over your head, just reach with your arms, point with your toes. Take a huge breath now in through nose, out of the mouth. Good. Pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a really, really big hug. Nice work today. Gently fall to your favorite side, taking a moment, a little hesitation here in your fetal pose. Good. Finding a hesitation in your fetal pose. Good. And then using the palms of your hands, begin to gently, gently come up, finding your seat. Good. And with your palms firmly at your heart center, as your heart open, we're going to just gently bow inward in observation and gratitude toward our own beauty and divine light. Let's seal our practice together with the sound of Om. Take your breath in. Om. The light and the love so humbly within me bows to that same light, that same love within you. It has truly been an honor to feel your energy this evening, to guide you through your practice. Thank you, Michele, for being such a beautiful, amazing model. It is an absolute pleasure to be here. So thank you so much. Namaste, everybody. Have a beautiful, peaceful, healthy weekend. And we'd love to say hi to you, so you can unmute your microphone, check in. Can't wait to see everybody in person. Good. Hi, Joan. Hello, hello.
Oh,
How are you? Madoka, hi.
nice job, everybody.
Nice job. Nice job. Thanks for the model. That was fun.
Hi, Jess.
Girls.
Hi, Joan.
Thank you.
Hi, everybody.
Julie, did you see my legs go flying in the handstand?
You were flying, girl.
They came crashing down.
I didn't see that part.
Our legs.
Oh, bummer. I missed that.
Yeah. Even my husband came upstairs and was like, is everything okay?
Fine, I meant to do that.
Awesome.
It happens to the best of us.
Thanks, guys.
No?
Thank you, Michele.
Thanks, you guys.
Thanks, Michele.
Namaste.
Guys,
Thank you.
Bye,
miss you guys.
Bye.
Namaste.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Rich.
Bye.
See you. Be well.
You too.
Yeah.